Can you imagine the excitement, John, when they showed this video? I want to show it to you now, where it was taken by one plane and they saw against the night sky those three little dots there. Look at them. They're moving in concert. The airplane that spotted them said, we don't know what that is. They tried to chase it down. They could not chase it down. And this was rolled out today. And now, spoiler alert. The NASA scientists studied this, and eventually they said, when you put all the evidence together, what this was three commercial aircraft in a typical flight corridor. The reason they couldn't chase them down is because they're much further away than they thought. And they were simply lit up that way. The movement that you see there, that's the plane taking the pictures over that distance. That's why it looks like they're moving back and forth. So their point is to say, there's a lot of stuff out there which actually can be explained if you can get enough information. They did say there are some typical reported characteristics of UAPs when you look at all of these out there. And this was sort of interesting. And this is reported. This is what people say they saw. They typically say they are round and small. They tend to be white, silver, or translucent. They tend to be somewhere between 10 and 30,000 feet in the air, either stationary or up to Mach 2 or twice the speed of sound, and no thermal exhaust. But here's the problem with all of that, John. The problem with that is largely anecdotal. That's just people saying that's what they saw, or it's being measured with all sorts of crazy different instruments out there. And here's what's important. There are a lot of these reports. Listen to what was said at this conference about the sheer volume of these reports that are coming in.
At the time of my open hearing, we were at 650 cases-ish. We roughly get, you can do the math, it depends anywhere from 50 to 100-ish new reports a month. Now, the reason we had such a big jump recently is because I got FAA's data integrated in finally, and so we ended up with like 100 and some odd new cases. The numbers I would say that we see are possibly really anomalous are less than single-digit percentages of those.
So, John, the real issue here that NASA is saying is what we really need is a plan going forward, a way to systematically take that tremendous amount of information, all those videos, all those reports, all those claims, and somehow subject them to the kind of scientific rigor that NASA is known for. And maybe a lot of this will become explained. But through all of this, again, nobody is yet saying at the government level that they think any of this is from outer space. Maybe advanced weapon systems, maybe new communications or travel systems. Some of it may just be mysteries, but they don't think it's aliens.